When I was a child of only 3, the rotted man came for me. Late one night through my open door, he slowly crept across the floor. He took me by the hand and said, "I'll save you from this life of dread." We left the house in the early morn, and took his carriage of blackened thorn. We rode for hours through thick dense fog, to a darkened, unlit, swamp-filled bog, where topless trees with hanging moss were shields from the unseen winter frost. The thick wet heat from the dense cool air crept up your back and through your hair. He took me to his house of bones, on a path laid with cobblestones. Upon his door hung a head of a child with hair of fiery red. His halls were bathed in blood-red tile, the walls were stacks of flesh in piles. He told me of his protective view, and begged that I should join him too. He smiled, and through his rotted lips I saw 1,000 children's fingertips. He promised me the world would pay, and told me that I could stay. Then we entered a smaller room, and the rotted man gave me a red balloon. Then I saw my mom through tinted glass. The man with her was talking fast. The tears were pouring from her eyes. The man then held her as she cried. Then the rotted man did the strangest thing. He sat down with me and began to sing a soft nice tune that filled my head with puppy dogs and fresh baked bread. It was then I noticed that the rotted man was simply old and had a tan. But this is how I dreamt my life, when my father came in with the kitchen knife. I then thought I would be set free, a lonely child he would leave be. I thought a man could save me too, and take away all the black and blue. But life is not a happy end, and as an infant without a friend, my father crushed my tiny lungs. To me his words were spoken tongues, for I had no sin to give, just an infant too young to live. And when I died, my final thought was I wished to be saved by a man of rot.